I am doing a review product on Shrinky Dinks, and this is kind of like the cover. As you can see, it's bright white color. They might have other colors, not really sure. But you should get 6 of the sheets. If you don't know what this is, it's a paper that basically you'll dry something, cut it out, and it will come 9 times the size after you bake it. As you can see, back it kind of tells you right here. Shrink to 1/3 of its original size, becomes 9 times thickened, as you can see there. And you basically can do a lot with it. As you see, they use it in their car, ornament, buttons, jewelry, and yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I guess I'm gonna open it, kind of like look at what you're supposed to do. Don't really know that much about it. It's really hard to get out. There you go. So now you have the plastic key out of the way. But if you open it, you get your paper, your sheets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How much they said. I'll toss that to the side for now, and let's see. I think this is the more cool. I don't know. How much will a piece shrink offer after baking? Oh, cool. So they have actually. Okay, it's actually really nice to know. So they have a ruler for you to actually test it out. So how much will a shrink have to use the scale? You need to know to finish the size. It says right here, approximately the measure of 10 inches sheet of SD plastic to approximately 4.5. Shrinks is roughly 4.5. So 10 inches, 4.5. That kind of gives you like an idea of how much it's gonna shrink, which is actually really good. Cause that was one of my things I was worried about was how much it would take. But here you go. Instructions. Rubber stamp. Okay. Color or rubber stamp. Trace anything, create original artwork, stamp on both sides of plastic. Ooh, on both sides of the plastic, you can create image on both sides. Ooh, but here you go. Color. If your paint markers also are so easy to do, so they recommend paint markers. Color with a light touch, otherwise color maybe pick up off the plastic, make it look better. So that is if you use the paint marker. But if you use painter's paint marker or glass stain paint, cool. So it kind of has stuff they recommend. So let's see, cut it out. Basically, don't do something fancy. You need to be able to cut it, and then punch holes for like jewelry and stuff. They have that for stuff if you're doing that. Here we go. This is the most part. Which is baking. The toaster oven is ideal for baking Shrinky Dinks. Good. That's what they recommend. I guess oven would work, but toaster oven I can definitely see will do a lot better. But you preheat the oven or toaster oven to 325 Fahrenheit or 163 Celsius. Cut a rectangular shape out of a brown grocery bag and turn one corner up. Make it easy to remove from the cookie sheet. Okay. Place Shrinky Dink pieces color side up on brown paper and place paper in tray or on a cookie sheet put into the preheated. Okay, and then for step 4, watch as your Shrinky Dinks shrink. Bake immediately 1 to 3 minutes. Good, depending on size. 30 seconds of baking time to complete the process. So allow. Okay. Remove paper from tray or cookie sheet and lightly press flat with folded paper or pad until pieces have cooled. Approximately 15 seconds. So that's how you do it. Kind of cool that this stuff comes in a different language. It's kind of nice. Yeah, so I actually kind of have designed something that I'm gonna do. But yeah, that's basically it for this. I'm going to make design off of one of these and then show you the design, cut it and stuff, and then also you can give you how it turned out. Okay, so I finished. You guys saw the outline, and this is what came out of it. So now I'm going to go through and show you can come back with the final suits and give you my final review, like what I actually thought with it looking like this. But just so you guys know, this is how they looked before they got Shrinky. So, okay, so I came back. I'm going to try this again, but as my first one, I got this and this. I didn't get it out enough to harden, so I think that's kind of one thing is, yeah, kind of hard to notice. Let's see if I actually do better now. I'm kind of more aware of what I'm doing because this is my first time, and this one came out well. Well, this one, I don't know, but I want to retry this one, see if I can get this one working better. But it looks pretty nice, in my opinion. But I'm gonna try it again. I'm back for my second try, and it worked. Mine did a little wrong, so this didn't work because I was kind of on the dumb side of this. So I didn't realize that once it shrinks, it unfolds and flattens. That's why I took it out early. So, word of wise, if you're doing this, it actually folds up, closes each other, and then it comes out and flattens. And this is what you get. So, first try was kind of a dumb error on my end. I think that's really fascinating, actually. It turned out really well. It's basically plastic. Every design is basically the same as it was before. Like, there's nothing different with it. If you look closely, there's really just nothing different with it. It looks exactly the same before I did it. I'm really fascinated by this. It's actually a pretty cool thing. Something, if you're really into crafts, this can be a kind of fun little thing to do. You can make your own little plastic figurine thing, or like 2D thing that's plastic. Yeah. And I guess that's really it.